I mean, I think you probably the insurance against things slipping into caricature is to dive into as much truth as possible, right? Um, and in this case, there was, I had a great team of Israelis surrounding me that I was working with, and we kind of had our own bubble during this time where we all were in a bubble. And so that the voice and that accent was around me all the time. I'd just come from House of Gucci, literally went from Italy to New York, and just come from House of Gucci where I was playing Italian. And little did I know they actually have a lot of similarities, the two accents, as far as sounds, vowel sounds and things like that. But with Adam's accent, I wasn't really doing an Israeli accent. I was doing Adam's accent. And everyone's accent is basically, an accent is just a series of mistakes. It's you learn how to say a word and maybe you don't say it correctly, whatever that means. But it's just a series of habits. It's the way your mouth makes shapes, and everyone learns them different. There's some similarities, culturally or from country to country or region to region. But the good thing about Adam is there was a lot of material out there. So we had hours and hours and hours and hours of footage, just buried in footage. Kind of the opposite with Paolo Gucci. I had about a minute and a half of his voice in an interview. So in this case, it was a blessing. It was beautiful just to be buried in the interviews, and he gave a lot of interviews, and he talked even more than I'm talking now. He was very verbose, and that's the end of my sentence.